giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
And welcome back to Newsleaders. Carl Edwards, memorabilia. Hey, you're going to find out about how you can obtain some of this information. In this segment we have today with Nanette Ward from Central Missouri Stop Human Trafficking Coalition. Hi, Nanette.
Hi, thank you for that announcement.
Edwards.
And we don't have to tell anybody who Carl Edwards is, NASCAR champion from Columbia, Missouri.
Yeah.
He found out about human trafficking and he sought us out to find out more about it, which we appreciate, and he's come on board and doing some things to help promote the cause to help survivors of trafficking. So he's donating some of his memorabilia to Weddings for Freedom, which is an event April 12th. If you go to our website and you go to our Facebook, he's actually videotaped a couple of videos promoting the event. It's really fun. Actually, he did one video at Peachtree, which is where it's going to be, and he actually signed somebody's guest book who was there for a wedding. But April 12th, Weddings for Freedom. It will raise money to help survivors of trafficking. So everyone else can come on board just like Carl Edwards and make a difference. If you want to get married for $50 donation, bring your wedding license. We'll have an official wedding officiant to marry you.
It's a real wedding event.
Real wedding event with wedding cake, champagne toast, hors d'oeuvres, decorations, live music, the whole 9 yards at Peachtree Catering Banquet Center on the 12th of April from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. So you can go online to fundly.com, Weddings for Freedom, to find us and make that donation, and we'll sign you up to get married. You can also just be a couple who wants to have a fun date, or a couple that's already married and wants to have a renewal of your vows, or have a commitment ceremony. Children are welcome as well. Be family friendly. So online you would just pay $10 per person for anyone else not getting married. All ages are welcome. We're excited to have people come. Obviously, we've mentioned the silent auction items, so people can bid on something. Carl Edwards things. And actually, we're going to have, just stay tuned to our website and Facebook, that some of these things we're going to go online and auctioned off beforehand. So heads up. Okay. Everybody's getting a heads up. But yes, it will help survivors of trafficking that we help right here in mid-Missouri, who've been victims of exploitation.
And like you said, Carl sought you all out.
He sought us out. He heard about it being relevant, and he, like many of the listeners, didn't know that it was an issue relevant for individuals right here in Columbia, Missouri. And he had a friend that said, you need to talk to Nanette Ward and the Central Missouri Stop Human Trafficking Coalition. So we met with him. He took it all in and realized he had to do something about it. So he's lent his voice to this cause, and we're thankful for that. And we're thankful for all the people who have supported us over the years and those who will come to this event to make a difference in the lives of victims. We've had some important work being done by legislators as well. Yeah. And we appreciate what they're doing. It's very different than a few years ago, where people thought when they were hearing from constituents, it's like they were on the learning curve too, like, really, is this something relevant? And now they're very, very aware that this is a very critical issue for every community throughout our state of Missouri. One of the bills that passed is a poster bill that will display the National Human Trafficking Hotline number, which is 888-3737-888. Will describe what human trafficking is. Be posted in bus stations and emergency rooms and homeless shelters and domestic violence shelters and all around locations around the state, so that victims can see as they're being moved about. When they are moved about, they can see there's a number they can call for help. But also, it will inform us as a public to be able to know that trafficking exists, that there's a number that people can call as a community member to call for help for someone, or to give the number to someone who needs that help.
A very important advancement. And also something about marriage.
Yeah, so we know that our young teens, sadly, there is a demand to purchase men, women, boys, and girls for the purposes of sex, but our young girls are targeted, so oftentimes there'll be an older man that lures them into a marriage. And so now the age has been changed from 15 to 17 for a marriage license to be given, so that will minimize the risk of a young person getting lured in by someone who wants to marry her and then end up exploiting her, perhaps trafficking her. so that they're older, and there has to be other things in place for that license to be provided at that minimum age of 17 instead of 15.
Good to hear.
Yes.
Steps being taken.
Yes.
Of course. For more information, stophumantraffickingmo.com or 866-590-5959.
Yes.
And don't forget the weddings, April 12th, Weddings for Freedom. Sounds wonderful. You guys are great. Thank you, Nanette.
Thank you.
Good to see you. See you next time.
Yes.
And we'll be right back after this.